Hello everyone, my name is Felipe, and as you can see by this video, we are back for another league race, and it's actually Russia this time, which is the Formula 1 real life weekend. So this is gonna be a good video, I can say already, because this video is full of information. It's gonna be really full of like content for you to see, overtakes and everything else. But yeah, this is gonna be the video. But before that, I'd like to thank Todd Graphics. He's really known on Twitter by his insane graphics and thumbnails and everything else. So I'd like to thank him for the partnership we've done. And yeah, now he's doing all my thumbnails on this channel. So yeah, make sure to check on the description below his Twitter. So I'll let his Twitter link on the description, and it's just insane. So make sure to check it out. Yeah, check it out. His work, it's just really good. You can see some of my thumbnails are done by him. So yeah, make sure to check him out. He's helping me a lot about like thumbnails and everything else. So make sure to check him. And yeah, like back to the video now. You can see I'm finishing my banker lap, and to be honest, I was like expecting at least 0.3 banker, because I did a 0.1 banker before the lobby. So you can see now 30.2 banker, which was quite decent, I believe. And now I'll show you my fastest lap, and I'll show you later why this is my fastest lap and not the last lap on the session. You can see now 30.1 from Igor, and yeah, he's been really fast. Like he's improving a lot, and especially qualifying. Like you can see his first sector is really good. It's a high 0.8, which is really good. Like not close to my PB, but you can see now losing a bit on the exit of turn 4. And it's also a high 0.8, so it's not bad. I gained a lot of time at that corner, and yeah, I think that corner was actually the corner where Lando went wide in the rain. But yeah, now I gained like a tenth for that corner just before starting the third sector, and I gained a lot actually on this corner. But I believe the Ferrari ahead can't see me. So he's gonna be a distraction, I'm already worried. You can see my face there, and you can see he spins, so I had to avoid him, and I lose a lot of time. Like I was improving 2 times, and now I'm improving almost nothing, like 200s, and I lose a lot of time on this right-hander on the exit. So there's like half a tenth there, and at least 2 times on that that first corner of the third sector. So you can see now 30.1, and I know there's like 3 times on this lap, if I nail it. And you can see now this corner I didn't get it out of shape as I did last lap, but this corner I went down to 3rd gear, which is not great. I really want to keep 4th, and then you go up to 5th, but you can see I went wide simply because I didn't use the whole track on the left, so I didn't have like a lot of turn in as I would expect, and this corner also turned in a little bit too early, and I lost like half a temp also. So now going into the third sector, we are like exactly a tenth down on our time, and you can see how much I'm gonna improve just because I didn't have any car in front of me in this last sector. So I entered the last sector 1/10 down, and before the last 2 corners I'm 1.5 times up, so I gained at least 2.5 times, and this last corner is gonna be insane. Also you can see I improved like 2 times, so I gained easily 3 times on the last sector. You can see it was a 0.7, which is quite cracked, but yeah, let's keep moving. I'm starting P2. It's not a bad position, as you could see by the real life racing. Sainz got the lead starting P2. So you can see now the Haas behind me actually got got a really good start, but I knew I had a really good race car, so I had low downforce and I could keep with them like really closely in dirt here and everything else. So you can see, getting to slipstream and make sure I keep P2 for now, because simply P2 is the best position for like any race, you know. Yeah, I mean P2 is the best position for to be on like every lap until the last lap. So when you are crossing the line, obviously P1's better. But yeah, I'm really really confident on myself for the race. Like every race, I am really confident. I just struggle a little bit on qualifying, so I'm working on that. You know, the guys at VSR helped me quite a lot, to be fair. So I'm improving on that, and yeah, the next races are gonna be better. You know, I just feel confident sometimes, and other times I don't feel that confident. So I'm gonna improve that consistency. You know, and you can see now, entering the third sector of the first lap, I am like 2 tenths behind Igor, and now starting lap 3, I'm also 2 tenths behind him, but I have a full battery. You can see 90%. So I'm not really pushing, you know. I just overtook him by the DRS, so I don't need to use ERS, you know. So I knew I had the pace, and you can see now, by the end of lap 3, we set the fastest lap, as we had the DRS also, but we extended the gap to 1.2 seconds. So I would say we had a really good lap without really using ERS. You can see almost 70% for the braking zone. But as Lucas had the DRS and he overtook Igor, the McLaren, he got into my DRS zone, so I couldn't really like break his DRS, as you gain like half a second on the first straight and like 3 times on the second straight. But yeah, I was saving quite a lot my tires, to be honest, as I was using 56 brake bias. And you can see now, Lucas went to the pits lap 8, and yeah, I went lap 9 because I was saving quite a lot, so I knew the undercut wouldn't be big. And you can see now, McLaren also, I think he pitted lap 7, which is quite early, so he's gonna struggle in the end. So yeah, I am in a really good position right now, because I don't need to push, as I have like full battery and everything else. But I actually started pushing this lap. Like I started forcing the McLaren to overtake the Haas, because I knew Lucas didn't have really good like a lot of battery, because he was leading the race by like 4 laps. So I need to try everything to make him like losing the lead, you know. So the McLaren is now in the lead, and I actually trying to overtake him, the Haas, but I'm not trying that hard, you know. I knew I wouldn't do anything at that corner, and they were also in a call, so like they were talking to each other, like don't let him pass right now. But you can see next lap I have a full battery, and Lucas ahead doesn't have it, so I am using everything up until the middle of the straight, and then I just let him through. And you can see the McLaren, he gets it out of shape at turn 2, and we touched a little bit, but it's fine, we didn't get damage and everything else. So I mean, this race is really good at the moment, because you can see like 4 cars fighting for the lead, 2 Haas, me, and the McLaren. And this lap you can see I've turned off the DRS, because I don't really want to overtake Lucas until the last lap. So I want to keep him in front, just using all his DRS, and me saving. You know, I have 75% now, and I have the DRS disabled, so I really want to keep behind him and until like lap 26, and then I can really get close to him, as I am saving my tires a lot. You know, not really using really low brake bias, so 56 is like saving a lot. You know, I could use 57, but I would have a lot more tire wear on the front tires, and I would get understeer, you know, in the rear. So yeah, now you can see the McLaren is going for it. So I didn't use my battery, but I kept my DRS on this time, and that left Lucas a lot of space there, just to make sure we don't touch each other, even though it's a social race, you know. It's not really a league race. Obviously I want to have clean battles, and yeah, clean battles always provide clean like races in the future, you know. So he knows I respect him, and yeah, like he respects me a lot. So yeah, now you can see I have 100% battery, and I've saved a lot my tires behind them for around 10 laps, 10 or 9 laps. And yeah, now I only need to extend the gap, you know. Now it's 8 temps going to the straight on lap 20. And something to note here is that I really wanna Lucas to overtake me, so I can rear overtake him on the second last lap or the last lap to take the lead and really extend the gap. So I'm not really pushing that much, you know. I was like, alright, I need to save my tires, save battery, I can't spend a lot. You can see I'm short shifting to 8th gear, so like I went from 6th to 8th. And you know, you can see his DRS is disabled, so he doesn't want to overtake me until the last lap. He's only gonna overtake me if I let him pass, like pull over to the side and he goes through. But it's not gonna happening. It's gonna be happening because like I don't want to lose the lead properly. On this lap 25, I noticed like, right, he doesn't wanna overtake me, so I'm gonna use my full battery now on these laps, these last 2 laps, and I'm gonna push a lot. So you can see now 55 brake bias, like really using the rear tires now that I've saved on this lap 25, and now I am using 56 again, just to make sure I have a stable car for the second sector, which is really easy to lose the rear, you know. So I'm really happy with the pace right now. It seems good. Like it's a social race at Russia, just because we need to test the game. You know, we've had a lot of problems, so that's why I didn't post any videos these last few days, because I didn't really have any races. You know, it got cancelled and then everything else. And yeah, you can see now I'm really pushing on this lap. You can see the gap is 6 temps to him, and I still have a lot of battery, like 70%, and I know he's also pushing. So you can see now I'm using my battery, and he has the DRS also, but he's using the energy because he wanna be really close in the last sector to have a go at turn 2 on me. So I knew I couldn't do any mistake here, because it would be crucial, you know. So you can see I'm really pushing and didn't missing like any apex, you know. And the gap went from 3 temps to 6 temps, so I've increased quite a lot it. And these last 2 corners were really good. Like I gained 1.5 temps on him. You can see the gap is 7 temps. So I'm using my battery just to make sure he doesn't overtake me here. But as soon as I realize he won't overtake me at turn 2, I turn it off, because I need to save for the second straight and every other opportunity, like this turn 3. You can see now turn 2, and turn 3 is this long left-hander, so he can use his battery here. I used a bit of mine because I like to make sure I am ahead, you know. It's never certain that, like, because you are behind on the last lap you're gonna overtake the car ahead, you know. So if the car ahead has more pace, like me at this point, he's not gonna overtake me. So I'm really happy with the pace. And yeah, I've learned quite a lot, to be honest, on this race, because the league race, the actual league race, is gonna happen on the next Friday, so you can watch it on my Twitch. But yeah, back into the race, you can see last straight of the track I have like 20% battery, and I thought he had like the same as me, but actually he had a lot more. When I had 20, he had around 50, and you can see now I'm in the middle of the track, and then he goes down the inside, and I make this switchback of dreams. Like both of us missed the apex and missed the corner, but he wasn't the inside, so he missed it by quite a lot. Like he went really wide, almost crashed into the wall. And yeah, the reason that I could manage this switchback is that I was in the middle of the track, so I had more, like I had a better line for that corner.
Nice.
And yeah, when I had a better line, I knew he would go straight. Like the arrow was going really fast for me. You know, I'm really happy, you know, because I managed to do that switchback like in a millisecond, you know, in 1,000. So I'm really happy that I could manage to think like, alright, he's going straight, let's just turn left a bit to have a better line, and then I could overtake him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope every one of you has have liked the video, and make sure to leave a like below and subscribe to the channel, as you can see by the screen now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching, and make sure to check Lucas' channel on the description also. I'll let the link below. And yeah, I would like to thank Todd also. Not sure about the pronounce of it, but I think it's Todd, and I'm really happy to be able to work with him. You know, he's been doing great work recently, so I'd like to share it with you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, make sure to leave the like below. You know, it's gonna help me a lot. See you next video. Bye bye.